Mario.
Hello.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Could you give us a short introduction about your new digital mixer?
Yes. First of all, thank you for being here. It's very difficult to make this very short because this mixer has so much to offer. First of all, the most important information might be that the production start for this mixer is called X32. It's going to be beginning of May, means that it will hit the stores mid of June this year. First of all, X32, it has 32 microphone preamps on the back. These preamps are based on a genuine Midas preamp design. It has 16 XLR outputs. There's also additional equipment that you can get for the console, like a digital snake. It's called S16. When using a digital stage box with it, the desk would communicate with a Midas Clark Technic networking protocol called AES50, which allows to transfer 48 channels in and out at once with one network cable. So basically, just briefly on the desk, here is your input section, this is your output section. You have here on the input section 16 motorized faders, you have 8 motorized faders in the output section, and you have a master fader over here. This here is basically the signal flow of every signal. So you have a config preamp stage with plenty of functions, you have a gate for every input channel, you have a dynamic compressor for every input channel, 4-band EQ, 16 bus sends for every input channel, and the main section. For the outputs, you have, as I said, 16 mix buses that also have a dedicated compressor for every mix bus, 6-band EQ for every output, 6 matrix outputs, you have main left, main right, main center, so plenty of stuff. In terms of effects, you have an effect track that can handle up to 8 stereo effect processors. They can all be set to mono, means that you can handle 16 mono signals at maximum. So in theory, you could have a graphic EQ for every of the 16 mix buses for monitoring purposes. Speaking of monitoring purposes, it's also worth to highlight that you can integrate our P16 personal monitoring system immediately with the X32, because there's a dedicated network output on the back of the X32 that allows to send out 16 discrete signals directly to the P16 system. So there's a lot of equipment also that can be used in the perfect integration with a mixer. Also, what we just introduced here on the trade show is a USB Firewire recording card that is capable to send and receive 32 discrete signals from the computer. So it's equally suitable for live applications, also for recording applications.
Okay, who's going to be the target of this product?
So, well, usually the concept of the desk, or a desk like this, was usually only found in the high-end segment, you know. But because of this unique collaboration between Behringer and Midas and Clark Technic, we are able to produce this desk for much lower costs, and it will have a price in the stores which will be less than 3,000 euros. So this means that we have a much wider target group than you would usually have with a professional desk like this. So finally, Behringer made it possible that also usual musicians, semi-professional bands are able to get hold of such a professional technique that you get with a desk like this.